Hi everyone, welcome back to Taji's World of Books, and this is going to be my week's planned TBR. Hey everybody, welcome back to Taji's World of Books, and I really was struggling with a concept in terms of what I was going to upload for this video, and so I just settled on, why don't we just talk about what I plan to read this week. And as is always the case, I am always ambitious about what I'm planning on doing, but even though I'm gonna still try to tackle it, I think I'm gonna try to get through 7 books this week. Well, this is it. How can I explain this and make some sense? Okay. I have the last book in the Bridgerton series, which is On the Way to the Wedding. I'm going to finish that today and the second epilogue today. And then starting Monday, these are the books that I plan to read between Monday and Friday for my next upload when I do my wrap up of everything that I read. So, having said that, let's try and get into this, and hopefully I'm much more coherent in the rest of the video. So I've been holding on to Talia Hibbert's books because I knew that this was going to be a trilogy and I wanted to read it all together so that I could get the best experience. And so you've got Take a Hint, Dani Brown, Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and coming today is Act Your Age, Evie Brown. So I'm really excited about getting into this. You guys probably know more about these stories as I do. Chloe Brown is a chronically ill computer geek. I know that each of the stories there is some component of a illness that you're dealing with. I think in this book there's a mental illness component. In this book, there is a physical illness, and I've heard that Talia Hibbert does a really good representation of love and dealing with somebody who has a chronic illness and what that's like, and so I'm really excited. I don't know much about the last book in the series, but when it comes, I'll see, so I plan on reading these 2 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so that'll be pretty interesting. Then I am going to get into this. And this is Lovely War. It's by Julie Berry. And this seemed to me to be really interesting because this story is told by Aphrodite. So it's a sweeping, multi-layered romance set in the perilous days of World War I and II, where gods hold the fate and the hearts of 4 mortals in their hands. So the story is about Hazel, James, Aubrey, and Colette. A classic pianist from London, a British would-be architect turned soldier, and a Harlem-born ragtime genius in the U.S. Army, and a Belgian orphan with a gorgeous voice and a devastating past. And their story, as told by goddess Aphrodite, must spin the tale or face judgment on Mount Olympus. Is filled with hope and heartbreak, prejudice and passion, and reveals that through wars and formidable force, there is no match for the transcendent power of love. So I think this is a YA story, but I heard really good things about it, so I'm excited. This is going to be different than anything that I've read as of late. And so, I don't know, I'm super excited about it. So if you guys have read this, put it down below. Tell me what you think about it. But I'm going to plan on tackling that on Wednesday-ish. I'm super looking forward to getting to Olivia Dade's spoiler alert. My understanding is that this is spicy. It's got some steam in it. It's going to be a nice change from my YA book. There's a contest. She wins the contest with one of her favorite stars, and he agrees to go on a date with her, and he doesn't expect to like her, but ultimately he does like her, and she's a plus-size representation. And my understanding is when they start to get into it, it's pretty steamy, and it's the development of their relationship, and I'm excited. I've heard so many good things about this. I don't know. We're just going to get, and I think that he's something like the character that he plays in the show. It has a Game of Thrones something. I don't know, but I'll tell you about it after I read it. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's on the list. And then also I've got another Webster I'm trying to get through the back list for Webster, and this one is called Dirty Ugly Toy. And Webster always writes really heavy, dark characters. So this is going to be no different. She says, right, and I love that she gives you up front an opportunity to like take a step back, know what you're getting into, be a responsible reader. And she says, Dirty Ugly Toy is a novel that blurs the lines of right and wrong. It deals with abuse, contains dubious consent, and adult subject matter. If you are sensitive to violent sexual situations, this book may not be suitable for you. Some parts of this book are not easy to read and are not intended for everyone. However, those that keep an open mind and stick with it will not be disappointed. So on the back it says, her time is over. Things are looking up. She's dirty and ugly. He is wicked and handsome. 6 months to toy with her. 6 months of vacation and a ton of money. It'll hurt her beyond repair. I've been through much worse. She's difficult to control and doesn't obey. I've done something to anyone or anything in this life. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done submitting to anyone or anything in this life. I should hate her. I should hate him. The game has changed. I will win. So clearly it's interesting the way that she does it on the back. On the back it says, her time is over. She's dirty and ugly. 6 months to toy with her. I will hurt her beyond repair. She is difficult to control and doesn't obey. I should hate her. The game has changed. That's what he's saying. And she says, things are looking up. He is wicked and handsome. 6 months of vacation and a ton of money. I've been through much worse. I'm done submitting to anyone or anything in this life. I should hate him. I will win. So I am expecting this to be heavy, hardcore, but she usually pulls the story off and brings it all together. I haven't heard much conversation about this on BookTube, so I'm interested in reviewing things and bringing things forward for you guys that not everybody else is reviewing, so I'm trying to find unique things. So let's see how this is, and I think it should be pretty good, and I'm excited about it. And having said that, that I think is a pretty ambitious TBR. Like, as I said, that's 6 books between now, and I usually cut my weekly reading off on Thursday or Friday morning, so that if I can get that last book finished by Friday morning, then that's what I will be reviewing in my video on Friday that I upload, which is usually a wrap up of everything that I've read. So we'll see how I do. But you guys, I'm struggling a little bit with content and what you guys want to see. So can you give me some ideas of things that you would like to see me upload? Do you want to see me do, a bookshelf tour? Do you want to see what's on my TBR? That's kind of ridiculous because I have a lot of books on my TBR and I just keep adding more, but you guys probably all do the same thing as well. If you wanted me to do another dark romance recommendation, if you want me to do an age gap recommendation, I know that there's a ton of them out there, but maybe I can bring an interesting spin to certain things. If you want me to do a character profile on books, I have some ideas, but I want to know what you guys want. So having said that, please share with me. So that is all that I have for today. You guys know that I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.